COVID second wave cases have started to decline, we at ET Now caught up with none other than Mr. Sanjiv Bajaj, who is the chairman and managing director at Bajaj Finserv, to understand how to reboot India's economy and what should be the way forward to unlock India economy given the localized lockdowns. In fact, speaking exclusively to ET Now, Mr. Bajaj stated that the first wave was as much about fear and battling the unknown of the virus. However, second wave is different. We have seen more localized lockdowns this time versus full lockdown, and things have started gradually opening up in some of the states. The impact to that extent of the second wave is going to be less. However, India certainly needs to take more precautions, and we need to also prepare more for the third wave. He stated that restructuring that RBI has permitted makes a lot of sense, as we can apply the solution to where the problem is versus a blanket moratorium done last time, which had a lot of uncertainty, and situation is different this time. A lot will depend on how India comes out of the second wave. He also stated that the economy is slightly less impacted this time, but this time the impact on the social side has been far more. People have lost their jobs as well as loved ones, and hence there is a need to create confidence in the mind of people. RBI has already taken the lead, and government also needs to create confidence, and the first step would be to accelerate vaccinations, importing vaccinations that work in the developed world. Expanding domestic capacities is the need of the hour. And also he stated that while the government is talking about nearly around 10 million vaccinations per day by the month of July, he hopes that at least India needs 7 million vaccinations per day, so that we can vaccinate the adult population by the end of the year, and that is going to make a lot of difference. He also stated that government has taken a good amount of measures, but the ECLGS scheme needs to be expanded further. We further need to support the MSME sector. Rural India this time has been far more impacted, and hence we need more support from the government, especially the support to the lower end of the pyramid, be it via food support or be it via income support, and the right kind of the support from the government and policymakers is needed, just like they did the last time. In fact, he stated that the government program for investment in the infrastructure sector announced last year and further in the budget has to continue, because this time it is going to provide the much needed primary stimulus. It creates employment, and the government has to be the first one to do it, to kickstart the investment cycle, and of course then the private sector can follow. He also stated that with respect to the insurance companies, insurance business goes through cycles. It is a business where we pool risk, and all insurance companies reinsure large part of the risk, and as reinsurers have been impacted, we're seeing the premiums rising. But having said that, he stated that for most individuals, amount paid on an annual premium is still far lower than the health cost. Speaking about digitalization, he stated that digitalization will make a lot of difference, and it will provide opportunity to smaller companies as well as larger companies, and that it is great to see PEs helping so many startups. He stated that with respect to Bajaj Finance had in fact started off as an NBFC, but they are leveraging technology more than even most of the fintechs, and he stated that we should be seeing next avatar of Bajaj Fin in Q3, which is somewhere around September to October 2021, and hopefully they will be able to showcase how the next Fin and tech would look like. We should probably be expecting a combination of app and web-based environment, which will have lending, insurance, payments and other platforms together, and this new avatar of Bajaj Fin will be launched sometime in September to October 2021. And he stated that business is good amount of hard work, and the thrill is to keep building the new Bajaj Finance and new Bajaj Alliance every 3 to 5 years. So yes, brace out for those unlocks, and also brace out for new avatar of Bajaj Fin by Q3 of this fiscal.